We've been driving along the coast of Portugal for the past 4 days, with 2 more weeks to go. Portugal has blown us away. It's been great to see much of this beautiful country and follow along. The playlist is down below so you can continue the journey along the seaside towns of Portugal. Today is a jam-packed day. We're visiting 2 towns in 1 day. We have gone off the coast exploring UNESCO World Heritage Site Evora and the walled city of Obidos. But first, let me show you our room. We are staying at the Evora Olive Hotel in Evora. We're only here for 1 night. Let's have a look at our room. This is our favorite hotel so far. Wade is very happy. It's always a bit, he doesn't know because I plan everything. So it's always a surprise when he sees the hotel. And we have been progressively getting into better hotels. I actually don't know if it will be the same for the next one. But anyway, the layout is very similar, just like to any hotel. You walk in and on your left is the toilet, but the wardrobe is further in that side. Let's go into the toilet first. It is quite spacious, the largest one we've been in Europe. I'll talk about the location and the price in a second, but as you get in, the bathroom is huge. You've got the shower in here, so you've got its own space.
You can say that we got a free upgrade. This is like
correct, sorry.
Like 80, 100 euros more than what we paid for.
We actually got a room upgrade to a deluxe, and this is not what we actually paid for. And then you've got a mirror, 1 sink, there's a blow dry, and then your toilet is separated in there. It's a very high toilet, which is very difficult for a small girl like me. And then Wade is repacking because we're moving to our next hotel. As always, there's only 1 tiny space for them luggages. The only place that had enough for what I bring is Aman in Phuket. And then you've got a study in here. All the switches are kind of confusing. They are everywhere in the room, very modern, but you gotta press them once, twice, and it controls different parts of the lights. And then you get here and there is the wardrobe right here. You've got the fridge, always good to have a fridge. There is no safe. And then you've got the wardrobe right here. Oh, sorry, there is a safe right there. You've got the wardrobe and the full length mirror behind one of the doors. We have a balcony right there. The bed is massive. It is 2 single beds combined, or maybe a single king combined. Like literally, if you wanna, Wade and I tend to sleep on the edges of the bed. He was telling me whenever he tried to reach for me, he had to crawl all the way to the other side. And you've got a small TV, CNN playing always. And there is a tiny coffee table and 2 seats. The balcony is bigger than our balcony at home, but we actually have not gone out. I don't know what's out there. I'm gonna guess it's the how to get to the pool. Yes, there is a pool, there's a gym, there's a spa. It's very new, it's very Scandinavian, minimalist, and I love their staircase. I'll show you it because it's just a spiral. It's so good. It's very beautiful. The room costs 113 euros for a standard double room. However, we did get a free upgrade when we checked in, as Wade mentioned earlier, and he was saying that that was an extra 50 or 80 euros a night. So definitely a good value. I really like this space because from a location perspective, it's not, everything is walkable. We are only going to explore Evora today. We had some dinner last night and we only walked about 10 minutes to get to that place. And it's not so hilly here in Evora so far, and it's not scorching hot as well as of last night and as of this morning. The best thing as well, because you are likely going to drive if you go to Evora, is they have free parking locked up underground, which is very good for your car, not only because of safety, also because it doesn't get too hot.
Flies, yeah, don't. Getting mobbed by flies. We are walking all day, but that's the best way to explore historical towns like Evora. We'll have sore feet, but we'll get there.
Templo Romano Evora, only 10-minute walk from our hotel. It is quite in the city center, so wherever you're staying, you'll be able to walk to it. It's also commonly known as the Templo de Diana, or at least what's left of it. The ruins is right behind us. It is massive and super impressive. It is over 2,000 years old. It was built during the time of Caesar Augustus, the founder of the Roman Empire and its first emperor. And up to today, it is still one of the most historic ruins of Portugal. Only 3-minute walk away from where we were, Templo de Romana, is Praca do Giraldo, the largest and the main square here at Evora. However, back in the day, this is where all the most brutal, sad things have happened, like the 16th century Spanish Inquisition and the beheading of the Duke of Braganza in 1484 for high treason. But clearly, that isn't the case anymore. It is very much lively and peaceful and filled with cafes.
Oh, how you do it. You blow my mind without a word. Oh, stuck upside down.
Well, that was our first fail.
Second fail. First fail today. Mine yesterday, the chicken place.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, now it's my turn. The breakfast spot we were wanting to try is closed until the 4th of September.
Babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got. 'Cause I don't.
So this is something else that I cannot say. It is a sweet cheese tart. It's quite nice, I like it. I think it's dangerously fattening. It's not warm, it's cold.
I'm gonna try the pastel de nata this time. We got one of each, the pastel de nata in the Cathedral de Evora, is my guess, if you say that. And they are, all four of them, $3, no, 340 euros. Our first pastel de nata. Okay, so it's coconut, right? Obviously nata's coconut. The pastry's so good. Oh, I love this. So it's 450 euros each to enter the cathedral, and we're whispering because it is so quiet in here. But you get to see the tower, that's the cloister, the church, the cathedral, and the museum. It is cheaper without the museum, but hey, you're already in here, so might as well. 56 steps. I did not expect that. Not prepared for that. Okay, now, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm swearing in the house of God. On. Right.
You were in, now you're on.
Oh, I was like, I can do this. Power through 56 steps without stopping. Now I regret it.
Well, you have to, otherwise you've got to go back down and start again.
Because you get stuck and people go, it's one way. If you've been to Venice, the same thing. No, it's not in Venice. I can't remember which one.
Vatican City?
Vatican.
I'm a little worried about standing next to that bell.
In case it goes off. The views up here is amazing, so even if you pay just for that, I think it's worth it. You can see the Templo de Romano in here as well. Careful, and it's definitely a good photo op. Up next is the terrace, which you'll get some fresh air after the hike, and just do a loop before you get in the church. That was one mini hike. the terrace. It looks exactly like the other one. Oh, but you can view the terrace from here. Nice. That is his tomb. I think it is his tomb.
Yeah.
We are finished at the Cathedral of Evora. Wade and I had some good discussions about religion, Catholicism, which probably is a bit too much to discuss and probably not appropriate to discuss in the vlog. But our next stop, which Wade is trying to figure out how to get there right now, is something that I am so keen to see, but at the same time so scared to see. And you'll see what I mean in a minute.
We're in Igreja y Mosteiro de São Francisco. It's a Gothic-style church built in somewhere between 1475 and 1550. The main draw for tourists is the bone chapel inside.
The bone chapel was built by the Franciscan monks in the 16th century. The story is they were running out of space for the remains, and so that they built this chapel so not to condemn the souls of the dead. The reason that they kept the bones in the open is that because they are trying to teach the people of Evora back in the 1600s, where the town is noted for its wealth, that they are just all going to end up just like that. And as the sign outside says, I'm going to read it out for you. We bones are here waiting for yours. I have to say, I was super creeped out about heading into the Chapel of Bones. It's just not something that we are I was excited to see it, but at the same time so creeped out. However, when I saw how busy it is, I'm like, oh, there's no way. You would not even feel anything at all because it's just so busy, filled with people. They've got a museum as well, respite from the heat, and then the view up where we were. The cool thing about the museum is that, oh, they have countries. It's all about Christmas, which is a bit uplifting compared to the bones. I forgot to mention that it's €6 per adult, and you don't really have to pre-book. You just walked in and it was totally fine. We're walking to lunch and trying to get as much shade as we can when we walk. We are going to a place called Dom Joaquim. We made a reservation for this place. Highly recommend that you do, even if they're not busy or not, just so you're guaranteed. And a lot of them don't really require credit card, where you get charged if you cancel late. This is towards, slightly away from the heart of Evora, but still very walkable, 10 minutes away from the Chapel of Bones. It's mashed potato. This is the first dish, our hot starter, which is the pork sausage. We ordered 3 things, everything that the waiter recommended. Oh, I don't remember what's in the sausage, the pork sausage, but... I think it was turnip. Was it? Turnip? Oh, look. It's got a sour tinge to it. I reckon the turnip is with the mash, not the actual sausage. Okay, the mains have arrived. We have some lamb, roast lamb, and the black pork cheek, which is again the most popular dishes in Evora, Alentejo cuisine. That's what they call it. We had the black pork as well yesterday, which we loved. So let's give this a go. I'm gonna give 1. Oh my, don't make a mess, don't make a mess. Oh, it's so soft. Falls off the bone. That's so good. was basically what is more popularly known as Iberico. But little did we know that a lot of the Iberico pork are actually grown here in Evora.
No fun facts about the lamb. The region is known for their pork, their cheese and their wine, but the waiter recommended the lamb as the second best after the pork, so who are we to say no? I will also grab 2 potatoes, except these potatoes are a bit larger than the ones in the pork for some reason. Broke all my knuckles. Alright, I don't even need a knife. It is just that soft. It is falling off my fork as I try and eat it. It's good lamb.
That lunch was good, very much the traditional type, and we were the only tourists in there. And actually on our way out there was another couple, but that was super good. And speaking of good food in Evora, before we head to Obidos, I want to tell you about
5 almonds.
That's the one. 5 almonds.
Almeidas?
5 amendoas. 5 amendoas. So this place was where we had dinner last night, and what I was looking for was the black pork and what they specialize here in Evora. And I found this restaurant. It's a restaurant in a hotel, a couple of minutes walk away from ours, and it was the best meal we've had in Portugal yet. That was one of my favorites. I might compile a lot of my favorite food in Portugal, but definitely one of them. We got the prosciutto iberico, and we got their pork as well. That was, I think it's black pork too, but the way it's cut apparently is also your traditional Atalayan style of cutting it. Mwah, so good, and the service was great as well. Antelejera maybe, okay. But you know what? Make sure you try that one if you're ever in Evora. 2 hours drive away from Evora is Obidos, but it's only an hour away from Lisbon. It's historically owned by the reigning queen. So this castle is historically owned by the reigning queen ever since it was gifted to Queen Isabel at her wedding. Did you know that, Wade?
I do now.
Trust the ladies to make a place beautiful. I can't wait to see it. However, you cannot go in it anymore. It's a private property. It's a private hotel now. So we'll just walk around the area, explore a little bit. It's really about breaking up the drive from Evora to Porto, because it's another 2 hours from here. So make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on our next app, as that is one of the most popular destinations here in Portugal. Ah, my, look at all this paint. So it's the blue, and it's got all handprints and whatnot. I think we found the people, right?
Definitely found the people.
Everything is so in theme, like medieval and everything. We even saw a horse carriage. Oh, what's in here?
Except for ABBA playing on the speakers. Alright, she's going up the wrong stairs.
Oh, is it the other side? Is it the other side?
She's going up the wrong stairs. She's off to a great start. Alright, here she goes. How long till she takes a break?
These are high steps, and the phone in my bum is making it harder to walk. This is very dangerous, especially as you get up.
She's still going. The fun thing is, she's left me with the bags and the camera, and she's going to call me up in a second. I'm going to have to carry it all the way up there myself. And she's gone. I can't see her anymore. Hopefully, she didn't fall off. Oh, there she is. Oh, now she wants to come up there. Let's go see what this looks like. And that is where we were filming from. And now, we're going to walk along the wall and see if we can find out where we parked. Come on, Mariel.
What?
Pretend you're a defender on the wall. Yep, see?
Jon Snow!
She lost to a bug. Castle fell.
Ooh, this is scary, this part right here.
Straight to the knee.
Babe, look, there's no wall absolutely on the other side.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. Wall's fallen off. Lucy in the sky.
Oh, it's not that high. But it's still scary. We found a chocolate place and thought this is the perfect break. And they have a toilet as well, so I can go before we set off for another 2 hours to Porto. And Wade is back working. Hey, you can want sanitizer?
I already have.
Oh, you already have? Okay. Wade and I are sharing a brownie with ice cream, and I got a hot chocolate as well, sans the whipped cream. It's very hot. I like it though. We hope you've been enjoying our Portugal series. We have 11 more days to go, so make sure that you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of them. If you've been to Portugal, let us know in the comments where you recommend we go next. If you enjoy this, make sure you watch the rest of our Portugal series here. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye!